Hey you guys, what is up? Hey girl, hey, it is your girl Tash and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video guys, you know what it is. We are doing January faves and fails. And when I say that, this month we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm actually going to do speed reviews on these products because my faves and fails can last 30 to 45 minutes easily. So if you guys are curious to see what made the cut this month, then just keep watching. Alright guys, we're going to kick it off first with the faves, of course, and I'm going to talk about some non-makeup. Dun, dun, dun. So I actually picked these two products up at Menards, and one of my favorite stores. Bet you didn't know that about me. These are by the Tool Shop, and I'm not really sure what they are. I guess to hang tools up and stuff, but I actually use these to hang up my necklaces. These two still have to go on the wall, but I will take a picture and insert it here for you guys. So as you can see, you can actually store more than 4 necklaces on here, and I haven't had any issues with them getting tangled up as of yet, and it just looks really sleek on the wall in my opinion. I mean, I'm looking at mine now, and once these get up, I just think it's going to look really pretty. They're here in my studio, aka my beauty room, and they're super inexpensive. These were under $3 a piece, so really been enjoying the one that I have up as of yet. Alright, so moving on to the next product. I'm sure this is no surprise to a lot of you as I am a huge Lisa Frank fan. It just takes me back to my childhood, and I really had a lot of fun playing with this palette. If you have not seen that video, it will be linked down below, as with the rest of these. So what I like about this palette is that it is full of just pure color. However, if you already have the palette that is similar to this, that had been in the Morphe store before, then you really don't need this one. I think it was the 35B. I can't remember, but I will link it down below. No, this is the 35B. I'm not sure, guys, because I don't wear a ton of Morphe, but I do think that this was really pretty. I think that it is good quality for what it is. Do I think it is worth $30? No, I don't. What I'm going to keep this palette for is just that pop of color on the lid, or when I feel it, you know, a little beside myself and I just want to put on a full eye color. So beautiful palette. Moving on to one that I have not been able to put down in the month of January, you guys. And I believe I started using this in December though, but I hadn't used it a ton in December. That's why it's in my January faves, but this is absolutely beautiful. If you love Physicians Formula, or if you have been wanting to try a lot of the best sellers by Physicians Formula, or just their powders in general, this is the most affordable way to do that. And I say that because if you don't know, Physicians Formula powders start at like $15.99, and that is drugstore price. So if you bought this, you know, somewhere like CVS and it's not on sale, you're gonna pay almost $20. You can get this palette for $14.99. I'll have it linked down below for you. And you can get 6 of their powders. I'm not going to show you the inside because the video for this will be linked down below. One of my other favorite ones, and I don't recall using this on camera. I remember talking about it, I think, but this was kind of like a rediscovery-ish for me. This is the Ucanbe Pink Mojito palette, and I really think that this palette is really pretty. It is more so for my neutral girls. It has a few pops of color in it, but it's kind of that nude with like a pop of orange, a few pinks and mauves, and the shimmers and mattes in this palette are so creamy. They blend like a dream. It's super affordable. You can pick this up at Ucanbe. Of course, I do have a discount code with them that'll save you 15% off, and that will also be linked down below if you're interested. We're going to talk about a product that I have not been able to put down since I got this product, you guys, and I'm sure you already know what I'm going to say. You probably just caught a glimpse of it. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Believe It Foundation and Concealer. I am in the shade medium, and it's still a little bit too deep for me as of yet. I think once the summer rolls around, this is going to be perfect shade match for me. I probably would have got the shade light medium for the winter months, but nevertheless, I think it is a stunning formula. If you guys want to check that video out, guess what? It's down in the description box. That way you can kind of see how it applies and everything. Moving on to some other products that I enjoyed this month. I have two eyeshadow primers here. One is by Profusion. This is the eyeshadow primer that comes in the same kit with their face primer. I haven't tried the face primer yet. I have swatched it. Not sure what I think about it yet, but this face eye primer here is the exact same formula as, just a second please. So if you have this $4 eyeshadow primer by Profusion, you don't need to pick this one up. Even though getting the face primer and this in a set is a good deal, these are the exact same formula. It's just FYI. The next eyeshadow primer I'm going to talk to you guys about is by ViseArt. Now I did get this in a BoxyCharm. I'll link that video down in the description box for you where I actually try all of these products out. It's beautiful. It works perfectly great, and I do love ViseArt. I'm a big fan. But I don't think that you need to spend $24, $25 on an eyeshadow primer unless you are a makeup artist or you're working in the industry where you need professional grade products or things like that, or you want to spend the coin. It is beautiful though, and it does an amazing job at priming the eyes and keeping that eyeshadow really locked in all day. The next product is definitely no surprise to you guys that it isn't a favorite of mine. This is the Physicians Formula Arctic Palette. Now this came out around Christmas time. Y'all can go check the video out for this one. The formula is amazing. I'm talking chef's kiss. Kind of digging speed reviews. How about you guys? Alright, you guys. Moving on to the next couple of products. The next product is by e.l.f. This is the Lash It Out Loud Mascara. Volumizing mascara. You guys. I will say, as long as I've been a customer of e.l.f., which has literally been since they've been in business, like a year after, I think. And I know I tell you guys that all the time, but I have seen e.l.f. come out and promote a lot of products, okay? I've literally been through almost every makeup product that they had brought out in the beginning. And the one thing that they could never get right, in my opinion, was mascara. Until this one. This is a holy grail for me now. It's got a great wand on it, which you guys can see in the video that I did with this. Just check that description box below. The formula, the wand, everything about this just makes your lashes so voluminous and so lengthening, and the wand really helps to get in there. I love this $6 mascara. I will definitely be repurchasing this. Moving on to another couple of e.l.f. products. We have some eyeshadows here. The first two are the No Budge eyeshadow sticks. You guys can also see these in that video. I have really been enjoying these to use as eyeliners. I have not had a lot of experience putting them right here on the lids. I've done it once with one, which would be, it was this one. So I can't really give you... yeah, it's really good. I mean, I didn't have any issues with it. I just really lightly applied it and then blended it out with my finger. But you could blend these out with a brush. They're very creamy and very pigmented. So once you put these on, you better work fast because they do dry down very quickly. And once they do, they're not budging. The next three are the new metallic shadows that they came out with. You guys can see these in that video as well. I have thoroughly been enjoying these since I've had them. They're very pigmented, very metallic and beautiful. They last all day on the lids, and you can't beat the price for $5 versus $24 for a high-end brand. e.l.f., you killed it. Alright, so we're going to get into one high-end product. This came out of BoxyCharm. This is the Elemis Superfood Glowing Primer Moisturizer. Absolutely love this. I use it as a moisturizer, and it's very glowy, but you only need a tiny bit if you're going to mix, and I mix mine in with my moisturizer, if I didn't say that. As a primer, I think it does a beautiful job as well. Again, you only need a little bit. This is very dewy, very glowy. It's going to give you that just youthful radiance to your skin, and what I love about it is that it really does shine through the makeup. To me, this does get a little tacky, not super duper tacky like, you know, grip primer tacky, but tacky enough to really lock that makeup in. Do I think you need to spend the money on this? No, unless you go to a place like Mercari that is like people reselling their products. I do have a link down in the description box where you can get $10 off of your first order if you wanted something like this that I mentioned, you can always buy BoxyCharm products there, and they are brand new, sealed, unopened. It's just people that got them in their BoxyCharms and they don't want them. They'd rather have the cash. So a lot of times you can find stuff like this that retails for over $50 for $10 or $12. So I think it's a great product if you can get it on a discount. So moving on to Wet n Wild. You guys know I had a ball testing out Wet n Wild. They are really stepping it up. They came out with a ton of products in January. So this is their Big Papa Mascara. I'm not even gonna do it this video. You can go check that one out, which is down in the description box. But this is the Big Papa Mascara. Great wand, great formula, great results. And that's all I'm gonna say. I love this mascara. Wet n Wild is another one of those brands similar to e.l.f. where I feel like they could never quite get the mascara right until Big Papa. Alright, so another ride or die product for me this month that I have not been able to put down is the Wet n Wild Glass Correct Primer Base. This one is in Banana. My skin has never looked so flawless and so glass-like. I've actually worn this on non-makeup days and I just get so many compliments on my skin. Now, I will say this because I think that there's a lot of people who still don't quite understand this. Your makeup, and I mean that when I say primer too, because primer is a makeup product. Your makeup is only going to look as good as the products that you are applying under it. Any makeup artist will tell you that. Any esthetician will tell you that. You have to use good skincare. And what I mean by that, and I'm not saying go blow $50 on a moisturizer. I'm saying find affordable skincare that meshes well with your skin, that works well with you. You have to use skincare. If you just go in with a primer and you don't wash your face or apply skincare to it afterwards, it's not going to look good. So always remember that. Always use your skincare. If you guys need skincare recommendations, the first one I'm going to tell you to go check out is the Good Molecules video, because Good Molecules not only makes super affordable products, but they tell you each and every product that is in your skincare, so you essentially know. And if you don't know those products, you have the opportunity to go research each individual ingredient before you apply it to your skin. So I am an affiliate of Good Molecules. I do get PR from Good Molecules, but I tested those products out a year ago before I started recommending them to you guys. So I was already using their products. So just remember, put your skincare on before you go to primer, because that is, and my whole point in telling you guys that was, it's not just the makeup that is making my skin look pretty when you guys say that. It's my skincare, because it essentially starts there. So I just want to let you guys know that, especially for the younger people that are watching. So this is an amazing primer. I do feel like it not only gave me that glass-like finish, but I do feel like it did make a difference in how my makeup wore throughout the day. So highly recommend. Sticking with Wet n Wild, you guys know they launched a ton of new palettes this year. They relaunched some of their old, such as Walking on Eggshells, in these 5-pan Color Icon palettes, as well as the 10-pan. Now, I have not picked them all up as of yet, but I fully intend to. Now, I know there has been mixed reviews around YouTube on these guys. If you want to check out my video, I give you my 100% honest review as always. I had a blast with these. I didn't have any issues, and any issues that I may have encountered during testing, you will see in that video. The ones that I have all performed pretty great. You can go check that video out if you like. They made it to my faves for a reason. So now moving on to my fails. I did have a couple, and I also had a rediscovery. So first let's do the rediscovery, then we'll get to the fails. So a rediscovery for me was this e.l.f. Plus Glow Dewy Mist with coconut and argan oil. If you guys want a dewy glow and you're shopping on e.l.f. and you can't get to the drugstore, this is like $5 or $8. This stuff will make you glow, just like the glow that I'm wearing today. Now, I am wearing the Maybelline Glass Spray, which I raved to you guys about, but this literally, I promise you, does the same thing. It's amazing. All right, moving on to the fails. All right. So you guys know that I'm a huge fan of Ucanbe. I just recommended a palette to you in this video alone. However, because I keep it 100% on my channel, I am going to tell you guys that the Changeable Four-Scene palette by Ucanbe was a complete dud for me. Now, don't get me wrong, it wasn't completely horrible and like a waste of money. There were some shades in there that were beautiful, but as a whole, I probably wouldn't recommend this to you. If you want to check that video out, I'm going to leave it at that. Another product that was meh for me was by Ofra, and this is their pressed banana powder. I'm just going to let y'all see the video. If you check out the BoxyCharm video, I don't remember if I mentioned in that video it was a dud, but this is just really drying on my under eye, and so not a fan. This gave me wrinkles I didn't know I had, and for the price of these powders, I would just think that they could do a little bit better. They make fantastic highlighters, so I know that they can make fantastic powders. Come on, Ofra. All right, so the next one I think is going to be a big shocker for a lot of you because a lot of you have been enjoying it, but I've used quite a bit of this product, so I can give you my final verdict on it. And I am talking about the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. As you guys can see, I've used a ton of product. So it's pretty much down to about here. So almost, you know. First of all, I don't like their shade range on this. And what I mean by that is online, the products appear a lot darker than what they are. This looks like it would match me. Guys, it's way too light. And this is the shade that they recommended for me, which is Light 240W. I've never been light in anything. So I think that I love you, e.l.f., but you need to step up your shade matching, because I literally put in every foundation shade that I had, whether it was light, deep, medium, dark, you know, because some things I do have in deep shades. Yeah, it kept recommending this color to me no matter what I put in. So obviously there's a glitch there or something. This just, and I love that it has skincare products in here. I mean, collagen, peptides, niacinamide. That sounds like a dream based product for me. You guys, I apologize for the nasal sounding. I think I'm getting a cold. So, and it also has SPF in it. I thought, oh my gosh, that sounds like an amazing product. I love the camo concealer. I love the hydrating camo concealer. But this, no matter what I did, guys, no matter what I did, this does not look good on my skin at all. So, it's a huge pass. It's a no for me, dog. Okay? It's a no for me, dog. I can't make this work. So, it is what it is. If you guys want to check out that video, definitely go check that out. I hope you guys enjoyed my speed reviews. I know I talked kind of fast, but I kind of like this style of video. So it was my first time trying it out. You guys let me know what you think. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out, especially with that crazy algorithm right now. Don't forget to thumbs up your favorite YouTuber. If you didn't enjoy today's video, hey, it is what it is. Give it a thumbs down. All right, you guys, I want to say, as always, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy days to come hang out with me. It means so much to me that you guys invest so much of your time watching my videos so that I can continue to do what I love. If you are new here, what's up? My name is Tash. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and the bell before you leave. That way you don't miss out on any future uploads, giveaways, any kind of post, anything like that. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you so much. Be safe. Take care. Bye, guys.